Ready, start, para. As a matter of fact, they do not enjoy the right to strike, just as university teachers about whom I made a special mention today only. Again, they are going to agitate. Why do they go on strike? Although they do not have the right to strike, why do they go on strike? That is what I am saying you. Listen to me. They go to strike compelled by circumstances when they are not able to get justice, economic and social, due to them. Then whether you give them the right to strike or not, whether it is on the statute books or not, the workers, the wage earners must take that action. Ultimately, you cannot check them, and you have not been able to check them. After all, you have to come to terms with them. An agreement was signed, an accord was there in the case of university teachers, but that accord has not been implemented as yet. Those university teachers and employees are also covered under this bill. That is why I am mentioning this para. As regards doctors, of course, much has been done to give them justice. Still, they are not happy. It is the attempts of the government to keep the medical institutions, the educational institutions free from conflict as far as possible, so that they do not have to agitate every now and then, and there is an alternative mechanism provided for where they can take their grievances as regards individual grievances. Of course, you go on strike for collective grievances, not for individual grievances. The grievance redressal authority for the appellate authority that is being provided for is all right. It is only in the case of collective grievances that trade union activity comes into the picture. But that also comes into the picture if necessary. Otherwise, if the collective grievances can also be met through negotiations, through arbitration, and in other ways, then the questions of direct action may not arise at all. So, at least so far as individual grievances are concerned, this will go a long way in settling them and keeping the working force happy. As regards collective grievances also, I personally think that the mechanism that is now being provided for will go a long way to eliminate conflicts. What I mean to say is that so far as hospitals are concerned or educational institutions are concerned, I would request the government to make all possible efforts to extend the justice due to them. They must have justice if they can get it, like other personnel in services. Full stop. Over.